If you're somebody who's always confused about what to eat or what is a good diet or what not to eat, then this video will help you clear your doubts and all your stress and worry about the question what to eat. Now, in previous video I highlighted what is the pathway of healthy eating, which is you have to eat home cooked food, you have to buy fresh, you have to clean, you have to cut, you have to cook, and you have to eat mindfully. Now, what is it that you have to eat mindfully? So this video we will understand what are the 4 categories of food that your body needs, right? The important is that your body needs, and not you are feeling emotionally low or something which is trending or this is new thing. You don't have to go and try to run behind that, because your body needs traditional food. Your ancestors 1000 years back, 2000 years back, they were eating these 4 categories of food, and that is the reason today we are healthy. And the younger generation today, which we see, they are suffering from problems because they have deviated out of these 4 categories of food and they are eating all the unhealthy and unnatural food. As I mentioned earlier as well, that these are the food that your body needs, your genes need, your cells need. And when you eat this 4 categories of food and you cook it at home, then you are nourishing your body, you're nourishing your genes, you're nourishing each and every cell in your body. And not just that, when you give birth, when you become a parent, then you pass those good genes, those good cells in your offspring and in your child. And when you screw up these 4 categories of food, then you are also basically not just damaging yourself, but you are also contributing to the damage to the future generation as well. So let's quickly understand what are these 4 categories of food. The first one is your fresh fruits and vegetables. You have to have fresh fruits and vegetables which are available in your local city, country or region. So we are living in India, you get all the fruits in season, so you have to eat those fruit. You don't have to try and get avocados or blueberries or raspberries from America imported, or any kind of imported fruit. It is not required, because you are living here and you need to eat the food which is being cultivated and grown in your locality, in your region. So fresh fruits and vegetables which are grown locally in your region, that is first category. And here this also obviously includes your dry fruits, your spices, your oils and other stuff. So we'll come to the oil part as well later in the video. So the first one is fresh fruits and vegetables, very simple. The second is all your grains, lentils and beans. Okay, so these are basically all your non-perishable items. So the first category is they are perishable. They don't last for long. In 2-3 days the fruit and vegetable, if you don't use, they become bad. But these categories of food item, they can stay in your kitchen for 6 months to a year. That's why we call them as the non-perishable items. So your all rice, your dals, your grains, your wheat, whatever which is the food items, the non-perishable food items, these are the second category of food item that you have to eat. Again, they have to be cultivated, locally grown in your region. If for some reason they are not available, they could be imported from other areas if you are living in part where these are not grown. But these two have to be the part of your meal. So you have to go out, you have to buy, you have to clean them, cut them, soak them. If they are grains or if they are beans, you obviously have to soak them and then cook them. So fresh fruits and vegetables, and the second is your non-perishable food items. The third category is your fresh meat. Now if you are a non-vegetarian, then the fresh meat, it has to be with bone. You have to have meat cooked with the bone 80% of the time, because when you eat it with the bone, you complete the nutrition which is there in the bone, the bone marrow, the connective tissue, the cartilage, all that provides essential nutrients in the body. And the word over here is fresh. No processed meat, no frozen meat. If the fresh meat is not available easily, readily or regularly, then you don't have to eat it regularly. You just go once, you buy fresh, and then maybe you can eat for a couple of days, and then rest you can eat the first two categories of items. But the important element is that the meat has to be fresh and not frozen and not processed like salami, those chicken nuggets or cubes which is ready to just fry and cook and heat. No processed meat. Just eat fresh meat if you can, and if you cannot, just eat them once in a while whenever it is available to you. The last category is your fresh dairy products. Again, the word is here is fresh. Try and get 80% to 90% of the time the fresh milk, the pure ghee, the fresh paneer, the fresh curd, not the packet curd, not the Tetra Pak milk, not the packet milk. The fresh milk, if it is available in the dairy nearby you, preferably go there, buy the fresh milk, because any amount of processing, the problem is the food processing. When you process the food, you are damaging the food structure. Not just that, you are adding additional chemicals and preservatives in the food to preserve it. So that's a reason, if you see the word which I have written is fresh, fresh and fresh. Only these categories are not fresh because they are non-perishable, they are solid items, and they can last in your kitchen cupboards for 6 months to a year. Because I still remember in our village, in my grandmother's house, there used to be big kitchens, and we used to have a complete big bags of rice and wheat which used to last for a year. Now, but when it came to all these products like vegetables, fruits and dairy, they were supplied on a daily basis. We could not store them, because during those times there were the refrigerator was also not available. The problem is, because of the availability of refrigerator, you buy things and then you try to store these items in your refrigerator and deep freeze them. Once in a while, if it's during emergency, if it is required, that is fine, but majority of the time it has to be bought fresh, planned and then eaten. Make sure you stay away from all the processed food, especially all the processed oils, processed meat, okay, the other kind of food processing which is done, which is you get all those ready-made food, the ready to eat foods. They all are processed food and they are not fresh, because your genes, your cells, your body, your brain, your heart, your liver, everything needs fresh food, and freshness gives life. Imagine if I give you the old food or the food which is bad and rotten, you would not enjoy, right? Similarly, why would your genes, your body enjoy a rotten or old food? So let's say you go out and eat a frozen burger, or a patty which is available in the fast food restaurants. Now that burger patty majority of the time is frozen and it is dead. So why would you give dead food to your body? Your body needs fresh food, and when you give fresh food to your body, you feel fresh, you feel good, and then you can go out and live life to its fullest. Because these 4 categories of food allow your body to stay healthy effortlessly. All your digestive system, your liver, your stomach, your intestine, your gallbladder, everything can work effortlessly if you give them and provide them with these 4 simple category of food. Obviously in the dairy products I mentioned about curd and other stuff. So all this has to be fresh, majority it has to be home cooked, because this is something which is not a trend which is starting in 2022, but this has been the way of life since the humanity has been existing. So we have been eating all the fresh food, or which are grown in the farm, which people cultivate, they buy, they get it, they cook it and they eat it. The problem is the processing part, and the second problem today is the food business. You try to order outside food, you are deviating from the healthy eating pathway. And when you follow the healthy eating pathway and you make sure that you take care of these 4 categories of food, you will not have to worry about the next diet or the next fasting plan or next whatever that comes into the future, because this is time tested and stamped and validated for over thousands of years, and it is proven that when you take care of these 4 food category items and along with that you take care of the healthy eating pathway which I described in the previous video. If you have not watched, the link is in the description, go and check that video. So along with the healthy eating pathway and these 4 categories of food, it is going to nourish your body, each and every cell in your body, your genes in your body. And when you eat this food, you not just take care of yourself, but you also make sure that when you become a parent, when you give birth to a new life, the child is also developed healthy and the child will not get any problems in the future when the child is growing up. So take care of these 4 food categories and it is going to help you stay healthy effortlessly. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions around these 4 food categories, please post them in the comments, share it with your loved ones, with your friends and family. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and show me some love. Thank you so much and I'll see you in the next video.